Good morning.
Yes, we are here along Thika Highway in Githurai, where, as you can see on the highway itself, traffic is moving smoothly heading towards and outside town. But there's a big problem here because majority of the people here who are traveling to town cannot go or are being forced to use motorbikes as the preferred mode of transport because there's a shortage of matatus. And if my camera person can zoom to my left, you can see how people are stranded all the way through. This is Githurai bus stage, where majority of the commuters, those wishing to go to town, cannot do so because there are no matatus. At the roundabout, as much as it's peaceful, police have mounted road checks, and they have sort of blocked some of the key roads, especially the one coming to town. Cars coming to town or vehicles coming to town, heading to town, cannot use the service lane, and therefore that explains the reason why most people here are stranded. They cannot be able to go to town. Also here, there are anti-riot police who are on my left, just keeping watch to make sure there are no chaos. They are stationed on the service lane itself, mixing with people here. And also on the highway, there is a number of police officers I can see from a distance who are also keeping watch. So that extension and the road checkpoints extend from the roundabout itself, heading all the way to town. There's another road checkpoint, which is a police checkpoint, which is at Roysambu. There's another one there on the service lane. If you go towards town, there's another one at Osops. And earlier this morning, it caused a bit of a traffic snarl-up as police watch and check the vehicles going to town. There are also police officers on motorbikes along this highway. But compared to the situation on June 25th, when there were no vehicles, traffic is flowing smoothly, save for the lack of matatus, especially here at Githurai roundabout, save for the few which are heading towards Thika. So police are also doing major inspections along the highway, using their trucks, using Subarus, some in open vehicles. But so far, there hasn't been any chaos, as usually is the case here at Githurai. It's all calm and peaceful. People are going on about business with no major incidents we have seen so far. So it's all good this morning. This is a very crucial day, and because it's Saba, the day the second liberation heroes and majority of the politicians then, opposition politicians, agitated for multi-party democracy, marking the end of single-party era, which was KANU. But the day has evolved itself over the years, and especially now, because human rights activists and other crusaders of multi-party democracy are demanding police accountability. They are also demanding an end to abductions, to torture, and forced disappearances, and therefore how it has evolved over the years. Remember, it started Kamukunji grounds in the Eastlands part of Nairobi, where a group of protesters, including the famous popular photos then of Orengo and Martin Shikuku atop that pickup truck in the 90s heading to Kamukunji, went there to agitate for multi-party democracy. But here in Githurai, so far so good, no chaos, business as usual. Anne.
All right, thank you so much, Apollo Kamau, for that update. We'll be back to keep an eye on that particular area, even as you bring us up to speed with everything that is happening as regards, Saba Day commemoration. Remember, that about 1,000 and 3,000 participants are expected to march from G Gardens to Parliament buildings, according to, of course, the lobby group who formally allegedly notified the police service of that planned procession. They will be presenting petitions calling for, among other things, an end to extrajudicial killings, enforced disappearance and police brutality. There are key things to note this year is that this year's commemoration of the Saba Day has been organized by Younger Voices, which people call the Gen Zs, as opposed to how we've known this day to be celebrated by veteran opposition leaders rather. So today we'll still be keeping an eye just to see if at all there will be this protest across the country, as had been communicated by activists. Let's cross over now to Mombasa County.